Well, hello there. My name is 65, and today we're doing something a bit different. This is Space Engineers. It was just released on Steam a little while ago. It hasn't been out for more than a couple of weeks. It's a very, very early build, pre-alpha, if I'm correct. And if I had to describe this game, I would say it's basically a cross between Kerbal Space Program and Minecraft, both of which are really awesome games, so yeah, this one's also pretty awesome. The main sort of thing is a sandbox shipbuilding game, and with a pretty good physics engine as well. I've had to play around with it and build a couple of things just in private, and I'll posting a bit of videos. In the background you can see some sort of in-game footage of ships crashing, which is pretty cool. There's not much to it at the moment. It's just basically a creative mode where you can just build stuff, and a lot of stuff is disabled for developers adding it. That one I'm just playing now is something I think I did recently. Stuff like weapons and stuff are disabled at the moment, but there's a huge amount planned, like ship-based combat, big survival mode, multiplayer, all that sort of good stuff. So I'm thinking of just jumping in and making a new world, and probably playing through it with you guys so you can watch that. So I've got a new world, custom world, I already know how to play, and we're going to call this 65's Space. Space Odyssey, yeah. Is that how you spell Odyssey? What? Well, but we'll leave it like that. And I'll call it description. I like this game. And scenario, let's see, easy start, that gives you pre-base things, so I'll go survival, I haven't really tried that, and turn autosave off, because you can't want quick save and stuff in this, so you can crash your ships. Okay, Mars is there, waiting to be reached. Wise words. So while it loads up, I've played a fair amount of this game, much more than Steam will say. It says I've only got 3 hours, but I remember spending, after downloading this, I spent a good 5 hours, and that music's a bit loud. So I'll just turn that right down. There we go. Now you can hear me better. So, start off on a little platform here. Got a bit of stuff. Move around as this little space guy. Jump, crouch, all that stuff. You've got a jetpack, so you can fly around. Do a barrel roll. And down on my hotbar you'll see a whole lot of different parts to build chips. Over here is just some basic stuff. I guess that's what they're going to give you to start off. That thing right there is a gravity generator, so I don't fall off. Med bay, which is a respawn station, assembler, reactor to power all this sort of stuff, and that's a refinery. At the moment none of those things do anything because, like I said, really early pre-alpha. So also you can colour stuff, so if I go into one, you move across the thing like that with the key bindings, scroll in and out's that. I'm going to play in first person because it's nicer that way, I think. Just turn my jetpack. Ooh, floating. And right now you can see all the components. Hand drill, welder, grinder, automatic rifle, all that stuff is disabled, so you can't really use it at the moment. Likewise, Gatling gun, rocket launcher, drill, Gatling turret, all this stuff down here, and frankly this stuff here, and this stuff, everything here is just cosmetic at the moment. Well, these components work and all that sort of stuff, so you can fly around. So, I'm in creative mode because that's all it really is at the moment. You can't disable that. So you can put all this stuff on, but it doesn't do anything at the moment. So let's leave, and how about we build a little ship? So use small ship. So you start with a little block here, and you build it from there. So I'll just get this off my hotbar. Oh no, I don't need gyroscope. I don't need windows or panes. I'll keep that. Grab a cockpit. What else do I want? Bit of landing gear, why not? I need reactors as well, because reactors are good. I'll put those away for the moment. And it's right click to do that, or you can just drag it in, but right click is faster. What else can I put on my small ship? Nothing really. Like I said, all this stuff here is just aesthetics at the moment, so yeah. Everything but this line works. And I need one more thing. What should I grab? What should I grab? I've got gyroscope, reactor, 2 thrusters, cockpit. I'll grab the corner deck. There we go. So, we've got this. Now this is ship design I played around with. Basically it's a very efficient light ship. So you use some keys to rotate it. I've not really got the hang of it and just click to place. So 5 there, delete that. And then what was it? So this is just a small ship design. And was that right? No, it wasn't. And it was 3 here. Then 3 there. And same on the other side. The thing about this game is I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm crumbling under the pressure. There we go. Wrong. Was pressing the wrong key. Yeah. Basically, you put thrusters everywhere, and at the moment, it doesn't really matter where you put them. So basically, I put blocks in front of these, and it would do nothing. So a couple there, and this is sort of a self-contained propulsion unit that I came up with. Need reactors to power it. Let's see. Go down. More here. And yeah. There, put the 2 gyroscopes on, because gyroscopes are very important. They allow you to sort of swing a ship around and all that sort of stuff. And at the back here, I'll put on a big engine, because why the hell not? You want to go fast. And just finish this off. Fast build that. I probably should have done that with the thrusters, but it's more fun to place them. So this is a bit of armour, so it doesn't break. And I found this design to be very good. It moves fast and does everything you really want from a small starter ship. And I'll put a couple of one there, and one there. Because, why not? I want to go fast. And obviously, since we're going to want to be able to slow ourselves down and stuff, 2, 3, and you can actually do that, it won't break your thing. I'll put one there and one there. And on the front, I need a cockpit, which is number 3, which goes there. So this doesn't really look like much, but this is actually a very good small starter ship. It's got everything I need. I'll put a bit of landing gear on it. So landing gear sort of lessens the impact of this stuff, when you hit things from that direction. Is that right? Yes, perfect. So let's get in the ship and pilot around, and how about we crash into something? So as you can see, I've got on my right down here, I've got stuff here about the mass of my ship. It weighs 11 tons. Speed, power usage, reactors, thrusts, dampeners, which is on and off. The dampeners was something new that was enabled. I can enable and disable my stuff right here. Actually, I'll re-enable that since they this, which is your control hints. So yeah, turn reactors, K for this control panel, and that's all the different things. If I leave the ship for a second. And also with weapon systems, I can just show you how they work. So I'll get rid of that and that since I didn't use them. I'll grab a Gatling gun and a rocket launcher, because why not? So I'll put a rocket launcher there, a rocket launcher there, And what's the Gatling guns? Number 2, one there, and one there. So, into the ship. You can see I've got 1, 2, and 3. And you'd usually left click to fire them. But unfortunately, since they're disabled, as you can see, this tool weapon is disabled, I can't do anything with them. And that's drill, which I don't have. So, this ship is pretty agile. I'll just switch out, and you can zoom in and out. Flying forward, backwards, roll over, do a barrel roll. That. In my experience, these small ships have a cap speed, which is I think 104 meters per second. So let's just try and reach that, which just should be able to do pretty easily since it's a light ship. I'll just turn those heads off again. So let's see. Let's fly to that asteroid over there. See if we can get up to 100 meters per second. So accelerating. Using up about 50%. Yeah, 104 is the maximum speed. And because of all these other thrusters, I decelerate fairly quickly as well. I mean, I only overshot by a little bit. And then on the way back, let's crash into the thing. So go back to first person. Fly down. And the controls to, do the rockets and stuff are all pretty simple. Fly in. I'll disable reactors. No. Oh, that was the wrong button. Where my ship go? There. I pressed T instead of Y. So I won't be getting as fast. So this is going to be pretty lame. I made a crater. And my ship, no! My beautiful ship! No! And delete all of it. I don't want floating wreckage. Floating wreckage! Cluttering my world! Causing lag! And yeah. So I'll just finish deleting this. Yeah, stuff like this you can build lots of. So I've done a couple of complex builds playing with large ships and small ships. That small ship design is pretty useful for just, something starting out. It's pretty cheap and it's very agile. So yeah, right now with the blocks, it's exactly the same blocks, but these are being placed for station, which is something else. So you've got 3 options: small ship, large ship, and station. Small ship is what you saw before, it's something very light. Large ship is, the massive stuff, or, you can go from medium to massive. This sort of goes from small to medium. And stations are things like this, and they don't move. Well, they're not supposed to move. I haven't really tried moving them. Actually, let's try that. Let's try move a station. Something I haven't played around with. So you get the big block, and let's put it on it. Okay, and control thing. So let's see, does this move? Actually, just a second. I kind of want to be able to stop the thing as well. So 4. There we go. And get back in. Oh, right. 65 is a derp. Got to put a reactor on it. Reactors provide power, even in this mode. So, okay. Those are on. Why is it not working? Okay, so obviously you can't pilot that. I think I might need a gyroscope for it to be considered a ship. Do I? Nope. You can't move stations. You can't move stations in this game, so we've learned something. Does this move over into it? Nope. Stations are completely stationary, which is pretty cool. Now, what would happen if we tried to crash something into a station that was disconnected to a thing? I'll try that next time. So, I think I'm going to stop recording here for a second and start building something impressive. Let's try a large ship. So, just start off. So you can see it. Large ship, big block. Okay, I'm floating nice up above. And I think I want this to be about transport. So we'll go there, control, and that does your thing. So you can get this game right now. There's no early access thing that you have to do or anything. It's on Steam right now for $15. I would highly recommend it. It's a pretty fun game just to screw around in. I'll do the same design as I did before with the propulsion. I'll just do it a bit shorter, so I'll go 4, 1, 2. This is just a very basic propulsion design, and it works really well. It's cheap and easy to build. There we go. Sometimes the rotation thing is a bit cumbersome. I kind of like it if you could just click on something that was in the same orientation and you could go back to that one. I need reactors, which is number 7. Is that reactor? No, that's gyroscope. I need some of those anyway, but I'll be OCD about it. Fair number of reactors, because more reactors, more power, more better. 6. There we go. Large thruster. And then we need small thrusters to slow ourselves down. Unfortunately, I'm playing this on my laptop, which means I don't have the other final key, so I can only rotate things in one direction. So it would be where my print screen is, but I can't really do that unless I do that, which is just inconvenient because I have to hold down another button. And I'll put a gyroscope or 2. That goes there. And do I want to put a gravity generator? Sure, why not? Grab gravity generator. Grab that. I'll grab the rest of the stuff later. So there's also gravity generators, which that's not it. Where is it? 2. Put that down, and I want a cockpit, which looks like that for the same as a station. So this is a very basic ship. It doesn't have any armor or anything like that. I'll do that off camera and come back to you. But if I drop down here, there we go. We're walking around. We've got gravity, and I'll go back to 0 so you can do that. Third person. Whee! I can jump up that. Can run along. Whee! And the way gravity generators work is whatever surface they're attached to, like way they're orientated is the way gravity goes. So if I stuck it to this side here, I'd be walking. Orientating yourself is hard. That's right. Yeah, I'll be walking with this as the ground. So let's just fly it around a bit. See how this handles? Large ships handle much worse than small ships. Like, I'm scrolling my mouse right over and isn't really doing much. And you want a couple of gyroscopes on these things because they are very slow to turn. And you can strafe left and right, and you see how slowly that's going. And I can go forward. So I'll fly it to the same asteroid, see what our maximum speed is with this. Large ships I think go up to about 70. They take much longer to accelerate. Yeah, 70 meters per second. Like I said, I got something right, yay! And I just scroll all the way around to turn this beast around. Large ships, they can hold more stuff and they get a lot more power. Like, I could stick a few more engines on this, and I'm kind of overusing the power because I'll slow down, descend. Yeah, but the control source is pretty easy. Space to go up, C to go down, WAS to move in other directions, Q and E to, flip, do a barrel roll, whee, whee, and mouse to orient yourself or arrow keys. So I'm using the arrow keys there, which is actually probably a bit easier when you're controlling a large ship, to be honest. I'm just not used to it. I'm just using the mouse because it's more convenient for small ships. So turn that around. Yeah, that is actually a lot faster, considering this is sort of a full rotation on my mouse. So rotate that around, fly backwards and this way, rotate a bit. Yeah, and this thing needs more reactors, but for the moment, having the number of reactors isn't too important. I don't really think it does anything because the game is, you know, again, in such an early stage. And yeah, this game is actually really awesome. And there we go, gently dock. So, I'm going to dress the ship up a bit, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I've finished doing some exterior design of the ship. I've sort of built it up to be a bit weird. I kind of like it. From, you know, just what I've done, I kind of like the style of having these steel walkways, which I've got here. They're mostly designed for like stations and inside of ships for engineering decks and stuff. But I like them because they provide a flat surface so you can attach stuff to the outside. Like, if you see this here, like if I detach that, that'll fly off, and I can't attach one of these normally. We'll go green if I can. So, put one of those there, and one of those there, and there you go. It kind of looks a bit derpy, but who cares? So, I thought, you know, I didn't really want to paint it on things, so off camera, so I'll do that now with you guys. So, to paint things, you just select something that can be coloured, and you go through with like your square bracket keys. So, I think I'm going to paint this ship, how about green? Because green's a good transport ship colour. You can do control for a small brush, just double clicked for one square, or you can go shift and do a big brush, which kind of lags this thing up. I'm down to 4 FPS. No, rendering so much. Just like, oh, shift and the colour thing. Shift, yeah, I think that's a lot easier to do if you just press shift instead of holding it down. Otherwise you colour on a lot of things. Another thing I like to do is use these things here, these ramps. They're mainly designed for moving around and stuff, but I like the too wide sort of thing. So I'll just go and do this. And there's engines underneath. You can't colour in ramps, unfortunately, but engines and stuff. And that sort of grey colour gives it a cool thing. I know it doesn't really help at all, but yeah, I just like the design with these sort of wing things, big tail things. I just reckon they look cool. And I suppose they can help if you stick boosters on them, like I could booster on there and booster on the other side and give it a speed up. So now this thing's done, I think let's add, let's just add a bit more grey to there, to there, to there. Get those stripes going right along. And we'll go up here and do the same thing. I won't bother with the underside. And it colours in the entire block as well, so I don't really need, yeah, instead of faces, so I reckon that looks pretty cool. I'll just this and this to the other side as well. So yeah, that's just adding a bit of colour to it. So you've already seen how it's piloted, but now I've strapped on a lot more weight, so let's see how that affects it. Go 0, I've put a door in here, just hit X, turn my jetpack off. One more thing I should probably do is put a light in, so I'll do that now. There we go, nice and bright. Got my cockpit. So there's my weight, it weighs 250 tons, 253. It still controls pretty well because of those gyroscopes. I also put in a bit more thrust, so it moves forward a bit. Well, not more thrust, I mean more reactors, so it doesn't use so much power. And yeah, it handles pretty well. I should probably use the arrow keys because it's easier that way. And yeah. Down, up, whee! Let's do a loop. Whee! There we go. Zoom out a bit more. Let's do that. Let's do another loop. Whee! And yeah. So I've only got one gyroscope, which is why it doesn't turn as fast. So let's just show what happens if I strap another gyroscope to this. That is... I think that's a react... No, that's a gravity generator. And you can access those with K. So just turn it on and off. So I turn it off. Jetpack on. I turn it off. I'm just floating around helplessly. Jetpack on and turn that back on as well. And yeah, as a large ship I can strap guns and stuff to this, which is again pretty cool, but obviously they don't do anything. Unfortunately, which is, yeah, because shooting things is cool. But that is going to be added into a update soon TM. And I forgot to colour these. There we go. That looks cool. Well, I think it does at least. So I think that'll be it for my first episode of this. Yeah, I'm going to be playing more of this and continue into the future. And just do this. Yeah. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a comment saying that I'm awesome and stuff, or that you just want to see more of this. And yeah, I'll see you next time. See ya. Also, if you like space games and building games and stuff like that, get this. It's really cool, and you know, with the developers and all the stuff that's planning to be added, this is going to be an awesome game. So if you're thinking about getting it, I'd say get it. It's only 15 USD on Steam, which isn't that bad for considering what you're going to get. You know, open world game, lots of physics, lots of awesomeness, and yeah, so get this game, it's awesome.